What's going on, you guys? This is Max KD. I have another Dell Optiplex 3020. This is the small form factor, and this video is a tear down disassembly and show you guys how to do that. So first off, you guys will need to get yourself a latex gloves, and you will need a Phillips screwdriver. And what we're gonna do is remove the thumb screws right here in the back of the side cover panel. Right here, you're gonna screw the two screws here and slide it to the left. And what we're going to do is first we're going to remove the optical drive here. And there's a little clip right here. So you take your finger like this and you lift it up really gently to remove the optical drive. So what you're going to do is disconnect the SATA and power cable from the optical drive. And what we're going to do is remove the SATA and power from the hard drive. And you're going to, there's a little right here, let's see the little latch right here, the secure clip. It holds the hard drive caddy right here, the hard drive cage. So what you're going to do is take your finger right here and you're going to press it to the left side like this to release the lock. Right means locked and left unlocked. So remove the hard drive cage. You just take your finger like this and lift it up and it comes right out. And the hard drive comes out really easy. The hard drive caddy from the cage comes out really easy, just like that. And disconnect the hard drive. It's a plastic caddy here, so it comes out really easy, just like this, and it bends just like that. Comes out. Now what we're gonna do is remove the fan shroud here, right here, and it's for the processor cooler right here. And what you're gonna do is you take your finger like this, and one to the left, one to the right, and it comes right out. And what you're gonna do is disconnect right here the little plastic from the right here, the little for the power supply right here. Get that disconnected. And what you're gonna do is there's a A pin right there. You guys can probably see right there. Get that disconnected. And it's got a little clip right here. So what you do is you take your finger like this and release the lock. A little clip right here. You take your finger, release the lock to release it, to remove it. So we got that removed. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and disconnect the memory. And what we're gonna do is disconnect the SATA cables here. You can disconnect the A pin right here. And you gotta use a flathead screwdriver right here. It's got this right here, the screw, the big one holds the hard drive cage right here, and you have to use a flathead screwdriver to remove it. Right there. So we're gonna go ahead and remove the power supply, and to do that we're gonna disconnect make sure so we got disconnected the A pin and the 4 pin from the power supply. Now what we're gonna do is flip it the other side, and we have to use a Phillips screwdriver to remove the screws here. Right here in the back, and it's got 3 screws here. Use a Phillips screwdriver. And you're gonna flip it the other side so you guys can see better. And we're gonna go ahead and remove the power supply. To do that, there's gonna be a little clip right there. You guys can see right there, the blue clip right here. You take your screwdriver and you have to press with the screwdriver to release the secure clip right there. And you're gonna press that. Then you're gonna do is take the power supply like this, and it should come right out. And a little latch right here. You have to remove the PCI bracket latch, secure, and the power supply will come right out just like that, really easy. Now what we have to do is remove the front cover basil here, and it's held by the clips right here. There's one clip right there. Just really gently check your finger like this, a little finger, and it comes right out. Be really gentle. You don't press on too hard to break them off. So you just gently lift them up like this, and they come right out. The front cover basil. And it's Optiplex 7-3020. It's a small form factor. And what we're guys gonna do is that before we remove the motherboard, we have to go to the front cover right here and remove the USB right here. We're gonna disconnect the USB of the front panel right there, and this right here too, the audio. And we're gonna, before we remove that, we're gonna disconnect. Make sure you disconnect the fan here from the motherboard right here. Get this disconnected. And the internal speaker right here. And we got the system fan right here. To get, it's got a little clip right here, secure clip. And what you're gonna do is you take your finger right here really gently and you press it down on the clip to release the lock right here. Because if you don't release it, you try to pull it, it's gonna break it off. Right here, a little clip, you press on it. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna go to the front right here, and we're gonna remove the one screw right here. And to remove the front right here, this is for the audio and USB. And what you're gonna do, take your finger and it slides to the right side and comes right out. We'll have to do that before we move the motherboard. So it'll be a lot easier to remove the motherboard. So this is all it's connected to the motherboard right here, the connection it's using. Okay, now we're gonna remove the internal speaker right here. Can you see? Right there. And what you're gonna do is there's a little clip right here. You take your finger like this, and it slides out right there, really easy. It comes right out. Internal speaker. Now what we're gonna do is I'm gonna flip it the other side, and we're gonna remove the fan here, the front system fan. And what we're gonna do is it comes right out really easy. So it's now holding by the screws, but it's like rubber here. So what you're gonna do is go like this really gently, and it comes right out. Be really gentle, and it comes right out. The other side right here, really gently, comes right out. So what we did was, see how easy that was? Pretty easy to take it out. So here's the fan. Now you can remove the PCI brackets right there. So PCI brackets is a low profile. And what we're gonna do, remove the processor heatsink fan here, and it's got two screws right here, two screws on the top and the bottom. So I'm gonna start up the bottom. And what you're gonna do is there's gonna be right here, you have to disconnect the 4-pin right there from the motherboard. And it's got a little clip right here too. And it's got a little clip right here too. You have to use with your finger really gently to release the lock right here, the 4-pin. And you have to press on this clip on to release the lock. So remove the processor heatsink right here. Now we're gonna remove the processor, and what you do, this little clip where you take your finger like this, and just comes right out really easy. Be really gentle to remove the processor. Now what we're gonna do is, this is for the sensor, the hood sensor. When you remove the side cover panel, it notifies you that the side cover panel is open. So what you're gonna do is disconnect it, and this comes out too really easy, just like that. Really easy, it comes out. Now what we're going to do is remove the motherboard and disconnect the power switch right here. This is the top right corner. This is the power switch right there. See? And get that disconnected. And the back, we're going to disconnect the motherboard. And what we have to do is use a Phillips screwdriver. So we got 2 screws in the bottom. And there's a 3 on the top right here. 1, 2, and 3. So it's only using 5 screws total. And yeah guys, I already did this video on the teardown on this model, but the video is 720p back quality, so that's why I'm doing, I have to redo the video on a 1080p, so it's better quality. So yeah guys, this is the 5 screws right here for close the motherboard. And what you're gonna do is you take your finger like this, really gently, and it come right out the motherboard like this. And to remove the battery, really easy. What you have to do is take a screwdriver, and there's a little clip right here. What you're gonna do is you're gonna like this, and the battery should come right out, just like that. Really easy. So yeah guys, yeah, this is the motherboard right here we removed, and that's about it. There's nothing else to remove here. So yeah guys, this is for the Dell Optiplex 3020 small form factor. Thanks for watching. Bye.